It has been 25 years since Toyota released one of its most successful electric hybrid automobiles, quickly capturing the general public's attention. The Toyota Prius was a huge hit, and now the company's first fully electric car looks set to carry that tradition. However, why exactly should you buy one, and what makes it stand out from the crowd? So, in this video, I'm going to share with you facts about Toyota's new all-electric EV, the BZ4X, and decide what you think about it in the end. Hi guys, this is Fred, and don't forget to smash the like and subscribe buttons, and let's get to it. You may have been duped into thinking that the BZ4X is the most important electric vehicle that Toyota will release to the world market in 2023. Some years ago, Toyota introduced yet another electric vehicle to the market. So, the BZ4X isn't the pioneering all-electric car it claims to be. The RAV4 EV breaks new ground for Toyota by being the automaker's first all-electric vehicle. This vehicle was a carbon-neutral variant of the same name offered in a fuel edition. Now, two generations of the RAV4 were produced, the first from 1997 to 2003 and the second from 2012 to 2014, to conform to stringent California emission standards and targets. It is projected that 4,000 electric vehicles throughout the two generations were produced. As a matter of fact, Tesla, the current market leader in electric vehicles, collaborated with Toyota to create the second generation RAV4. So, Toyota went back to the drawing board to develop something on its own to compete with the firm that had helped them build its first electric car. You may be wondering why on earth they chose such a strange and challenging name to say. So, there is a backstory behind that moniker. You see, there are two parts to the term BZ4X, the BZ and the 4X. BZ is an abbreviation for Beyond Zero, printed in an artistic typeface. Toyota's BZ4X is the first vehicle to bear the Beyond Zero moniker, which it has adopted for this line of automobiles. But what does 4X stand for in this automobile's moniker? So far, no details have been revealed regarding this part. Now, several hypotheses have been put up regarding what this means, but the most common ones include the vehicle's dimensions. The fact that trademarks for several of Toyota's electric vehicles have been registered under the BZ sub-brand is an unexpected twist. These range from the BZ1 to the BZ5. The BZ1X through BZ5X reportedly represent the deluxe version of the EV. And the electric vehicle's conceptual groundwork is very intriguing. The structure is based on the design of a skateboard, which is, to be fair, rather neat. For all future automobiles, engineers have developed a new platform with a skateboard-like architecture. It's called ETNGA. Toyota even solicited Subaru's help in developing the platform to avoid any potential for compromise. In addition, the vehicle's battery replacement is very intriguing. The battery is arranged so that its lowest point of gravity is the flattest. This feature ensures the electric car won't tip over even when navigating tight curves. The revolutionary e-axle system combines the electric motor, transaxle, and inverter into a single compact device. Now, before we get into more details about the new BZ4X, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons below. And let's continue. Now, Toyota's BZ4X crossover appears to be a standard modern vehicle. This vehicle is about 4,690 mm in length and 1,860 mm in width, while the ground clearance is 1,650 mm and the wheelbase is roughly 2,850 mm. The new electric vehicle is around 90 millimeters longer than the conventional RAV4. The BZ4X, which is almost 300 millimeters longer than the shorter Kluger, fits the larger 7-seat model thanks to its lower 35 millimeter profile and stable extended wheelbase. Since the wheelbase is quite large compared to the length of the body, there may be more room on the inside for both passengers and freight. According to Toyota, the BZ4X boasts more legroom than any other vehicle in its class. Now, these vehicles' yoke looks much like a brand new Tesla, which is a pleasant surprise. However, if you're not a fan of the yoke, you don't have to worry about it too much because the yoke is pretty much optional. The yoke is optional for Chinese purchasers. The design is a shortened steering wheel in modern Formula 1 race cars and airplanes. You see, the yoke on the Tesla can be rotated with both hands because it is attached to a conventional steering wheel rack. So instead of relying on a mechanical link between the steering wheel and the front wheels, the BZ4X uses a sophisticated electrical interpretation system known as steer-by-wire. As a result, there are only 150 degrees of rotation possible from lock to lock or about a quarter turn in any direction. And according to Toyota, this significantly lessens the strain on the driver when making a U-turn in a parking garage or on twisting highways. Let's say you have particular preferences between front, rear, and all-wheel drive. The BZ4X has both a front-wheel drive and an all-wheel drive configuration, so you can choose the one that best suits your needs. If you opt for all-wheel drive system, you can get up to 160 kilowatts from a single electric motor or about 150 kilowatts from a single engine in the rear. In terms of runtime, the battery pack is quite respectable. And at the time of release, you'll be able to purchase the battery pack, which has a lithium-ion unit with a capacity of 71.4 kilowatt-hours and can carry you for about 500 kilometers before needing to be recharged. This data was gathered thanks to Japan's lenient WLTC testing standards. However, it is ultimately up to the customer to evaluate whether or not the information presented here is accurate. Toyota hopes to improve the BZ4X battery lifespan so that it may be used for longer during its charge. Toyota claims the brand wants to preserve 90% of the battery's life after 10 years of use or roughly a solid 240,000 kilometers of driving. The car can also be fitted with an optional solar roof, which according to the manufacturer can generate power. Although not a lot, it's the same as taking an average of 1,800 car trips every year. The solar roof can expand the range of the vehicle even while it's switched off, therefore storing energy in the vehicle's battery. Solar power technology is a lifeline during disasters and other situations. It allows the automobile to begin charging automatically in parking lots and slots where there are no charging stations with solar electricity. Toyota and Subaru worked together to create the BZ4X and TNGA platform. Subaru's partnership with Toyota began in unusual circumstances. Subaru will soon release its own BZ4X-based vehicle, and it is known as the Subaru Solterra. The vehicle's exterior will be noticeably different from the standard model in key ways, such as the front-end design, lighting, and signatures. The partnership between Toyota and Subaru in car development is not new, and over the past decade, the companies have collaborated, resulting in the engineering costs of 2 generations of vehicles being split. A release date for the BZ4X and Solterra in Australia has not been announced, although this technology is projected to debut in 2023. While the Toyota BZ4X will be released to the rest of the world in 2023, the Australian market has been left in the dark about whether or not it will also be introduced down under. Toyota has declared plans to release the BZ4X in the Western Hemisphere. However, Australia was overlooked. A few days later, the Japanese automaker confirmed that Australia would receive the BZ4X. In the closing months of 2022, dealers could expect to receive their first deliveries of vehicles. While we have a lot of information, there are still certain details Toyota hasn't confirmed. It's safe to assume that Toyota will set the pricing of its EV in a manner that's competitive with the market. Currently, the leader of the pack is the $71,000 Hyundai Ioniq 5. We can only hope that our time with the Toyota BZ4X will be satisfying, but we won't know for sure until we try it out. So, what do you think of Toyota's new all-electric EV? Let me know in the comments section below. Did you enjoy this video? Now, there are a lot of EVs to choose from in the next couple of years, and if you want to know what they are, then click and watch this video and enjoy.